Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. William, hey.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, hey, you're back! You're back! Look! Hey, look!
Wait, hold. It's been established already, hasn't it?
Boy, hey, now that you actually brought that up, I think that video where you come back isn't out yet, right? So it's just like the MCU. The reason why, hey, look, if you did not watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the character Julia's, fuck, how do you pronounce that actress name? Julia,
she has a name.
Louise Drafer? Louise Drafer? Is that how you pronounce?
Julia. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I just can't comprehend what the combination is in my head.
Yeah,
right now.
Julia Louise Dreyfus character makes no sense when you watch Black Widow. All right, it's just like that. Okay, that's how we're gonna timeline this. All right.
That's how we're gonna timeline this.
It's like how Avengers Infinity War came out and then they released Captain Marvel, right? You know?
Uh-huh.
It's just like that. Right?
Alright. Good to know.
Alright, hey, look, we're here to talk about Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger, which translates to King Sentai King-Ohger, alright?
I still stand by that's just way too many Kings.
Oh, look, wait. You think there's too many K's in this names, you know, right? You think 3 K's is too much for this series to have? You know? How many K's you think they should have?
I can't believe you actually brought it to actual world history. Okay.
Wait. What world history, you know? What do you mean? There's nothing ever in history that has relationship to 3 of the letter K's, you know, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
We can just
unless you're talking about the Cool Kids Club, you know, right?
The Cool Kids Club.
That's right.
Yeah, sure. That's exactly what we're gonna go with it for now.
Yeah, look.
All right, sure.
Look. Don't you remember as a kid how you had to spell words differently? Like how you add the word Z at the end of every word to make it sound cool and extreme, you know?
Oh yeah, back in the 90s.
Yeah, that's right.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah, hey, look, everything was better back in the 90s, you know, right?
I don't know, man. The 2000s gave us that wicked looking S, which I still don't know what the origin is of.
Look, Queen Elizabeth was still alive in the 90s, you know, right?
Oh yeah, she was still alive in the 2000s too, you know. Yeah, so, you know, it's pretty similar so far. I don't see the big difference. I don't see the big difference between the 90s
I'm pretty sure more people would have preferred to perform for the Queen in the 90s than in the 2000s, you know, right?
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, hey, so this is the video we're releasing. So, by the time this video airs, or it gets released, King-Ohger would have already aired. So everything we're gonna discuss in this video and talk about is gonna be extremely irrelevant. All right.
Oh, okay.
Right, but that's
nice
the thing,
know.
right? But by the time this video airs, you and me haven't seen episode 1 of King-Ohger yet, due to how the way our video is scheduled and released on the channel, right? So for us, it's correct. For the audience, it's incorrect, but it doesn't matter, right? Just because we admit behind the scenes that we disagree with a subject, we're just gonna promote it either way on air to the viewing audience, you know, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's just that's the way to go about it,
right?
Yeah.
Hey, look. Let's ask our friend Mike and his pillows what he thinks about King-Ohger, you know. Right? Oh
yeah, sure. So, wait, okay, so what do we know about King-Ohger?
I mean, to be fair, we know a lot. The series airs like next week or already is. I mean, for the context of the, hey, this will be recording March 1st, right? And King-Ohger airs March 5th, but this video is gonna get uploaded to March 7th. So instead of me trying to speak in future tense, I'm just gonna speak everything in current tense at the time of this record, because it's actually gonna annoy my head thinking about it. Alright, so first off, people do not know what the fucking isekai is, alright?
What do you mean?
All right,
Isn't it
so every Super Sentai series up until this point has been taking place on Earth or some weird alternate universe of Earth, right? Right? Zenkaiger, Kira Major took place on Earth. Zenkaiger took place in Japan, but this was alternate universe Japan, where Japan admitted to committing war crimes, right?
It's true.
I thought that was the lore we established in our Zenkaiger series review, right?
Oh, I actually don't remember that being a thing.
No,
I thought this was new and fresh content we were about to deliver.
Right? In Dawn Butters, it took place on some type of Earth amalgamation, right? But with King-Ohger, it is taking place in an actual fantasy universe, right? Like, it's not Japan or Japan America or Japan Brazil, like, it's an actual fantasy world, someplace that no one has ever gone to or been to before, right?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like Finland, it's take place in a place called Japan, Finland, A mysterious, vast, unexplored country that no one has ever set foot on Earth before.
Wait, it's Japan, Finland.
That's it, no, but no. Yeah, so the plot of King-Ohger, unlike every past Sentai, which take place on some prefecture of Japan. Oh, and by the way, they also, they also released a map, like, last week that shows what prefecture every single Sentai team operates in, which I think is real fucking funny. Right. Yeah, but that's not relevant. That's not relevant to this point. But yeah, so King-Ohger actually takes place on fantasy Middle Earth bullshit, Middle Earth land, right?
So wait, does that mean we're dealing with a bunch of CG or something?
Oh boy, hey,
look,
the trailer's out by this way here. Have you not seen the trailer yet?
No, I have seen nothing.
Okay, hey, look, I mean, you can watch the trailer. That's fine. Watching the trailer is fine.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Hey, I forgot. I watched the trailer, but I watched the trailer unsub. Here's the trailer sub. You can watch this live again. Live studio reaction right now. All right.
Live studio reaction.
Yeah.
All right, I'm pressing play.
Oh shit! This video is actually fucking loud as fuck. I forgot I have headphones in.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's a wall.
Look, this is the country where they built the wall, right? This is a fancy Earth where there is a big wall.
Yo, what kind of fantasy place has some high tech shit?
Yeah, look, that's my favorite thing about medieval fantasy, the cars in it, When I go to medieval times, I always ask, hey, where is your charging station for my iPhone, for my wizard phone, right? Just in case the wizard needs to contact me.
Okay, I'm seeing, like, 2 areas where they're going to be filming in Japan. Hold on, wait, actually. Right, that's limited.
Oh, okay, this trailer already has, these subtitles are already incorrect.
They're already incorrect.
Yeah.
He is the king of evil? Wait, our lead is gonna be the king of evil. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, yeah, that's a good lot that they were showing there.
Okay.
But I can see that they're gonna take a good amount of time just being in Japan in certainly one area.
All right, yeah. So this year's theme is insect. All right, we finally get an actual insect ranger team. We have had insect rangers before, but not as the full team. I don't know. Do you remember watching Ninja Storm?
Ninja Storm? Oh, a while back.
Yeah, that's the one where they had the red, blue, and yellow ranger, and then they had the dark red and dark blue rangers.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Those two were bugs, right? That season had bugs.
Yeah.
a recent season you didn't watch also had bugs, but like this is the first time they've actually fully done bugs, right? I think the reason why they held off so long on doing full bug team was because of Kamen Rider and how Kamen Rider already said, hey, no, that's our thing.
Yeah, so like they're like, okay, we're gonna back off for a little bit so we don't have two bug themed things.
Yeah, so we don't have two bug themed superhero, right? Right. Going on, right? We don't want to oversaturate our own market of Japanese superhero characters like what we did in the 80s and 90s and kept releasing a bunch of stupid Japanese superhero every single year,
Hey man, that's how we got actually they weren't involved, right?
What?
I don't remember who made what anymore. Like Jiraiya?
That's Toei. That's Toei.
Okay, yeah. No, okay. So that I guess that still tracks, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to remember because I know there's like I think I remember you saying that there's a whole bunch of other people who were also trying to get on the hype train.
Yeah, there was a bunch of our coming as but Toei was like the big one during the 80s and 90s. But yeah, hey. Yeah, right. King-Ohger take place on some fucking new alternate Earth. I don't know. For what I know, they still call this planet Earth, right? It's still Earth,
right?
But Pangea never happened. All right.
So it's all just we're all still stuck together.
Yeah. Apparently, for what I can tell, it's still Pangea, And so there's 5 kingdoms, as you saw from the trailer. There's Sugo Dam Kingdom. Nisokopa, where the fuck kingdom? Hey, I'm just gonna these fucking kingdoms hurt my because they're all stupid Japanese, right? I'm just gonna post them in and then you can read these kingdoms yourself.
Oh, I have to read them. I'll read them for the audience.
Yeah.
About that.
Mm-hmm.
What Shugodem, Nuksopa, Ishabana, Gokan, and that's literally just tofu. That's just tofu.
Yeah, and the tofu kingdom,
And the tofu. Wow, they really call it. I'm not.
Hey, look, it is the kingdom agriculture, so right. That kingdom's number one exploit is tofu, so.
Tofu and soybean. Not even like just tofu, not like just a soybean product.
No, just tofu. Only tofu, right? Right? and you want to go for that kingdom for like apples and bears? Like, oh, what the fuck are those? We don't have that shit in our kingdom. What the fuck do you think we would have? We would have those in our agriculture kingdom,
It's in our name. It's just tofu.
Yeah, right.
We literally just grow cubes of tofu.
I don't know what you expect. Do you go to McDonald's and ask for filet mignon, you idiots? Right? What do you think? What do you think this is? Kamen Rider? Right? Right? Dude, you're expecting a bunch of bug-themed superhero to do a rider kick and transfer with a transformation? But no, we're Sentai, you idiots.
Jesus.
Right?
What a way to kick somebody down.
All right, yeah. So there's 5 kingdoms in this stupid that we know of. Hey, look, William. Right? We don't know how big this Earth is. Right? We don't know if this Earth is spherical or this Earth is on a 2D plane, right? Or if this Earth is on a triangular plane. Right?
Oh, wow, triangles now too. Yeah, what else do we got? We got what we got a pentagon.
Oh,
pentagon.
This Earth could be a pentagon shape, right?
No, it's specifically isosceles triangle. It can be nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah.
It's isosceles triangle.
Yeah. So yeah. Boy, let me look for. You saw a picture of the suit. Let me see if I can find a better picture of the suit for you, so we can talk about the suits as well. Because I got a lot to say about these suits. Hold on. All right. Here are the suits for this theme. So this theme is already doing some interesting stuff. So we got
capes.
We got a violet color ranger right off the bat. Normally they use the violet color for like special members, right? Like for auxiliary members, right? But purple has never been a primary color that they use right off the bat in a Sentai theme. So I thought that's really interesting, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I also want to let this know for the audience. I hate these suits design. By the way, I think these suits are
not the helmets,
fucking god awful. I think everything is too monocolor. There is no break it takes. There are breaks in colors, but it is just a different shade of their
just so like you don't like how they like fade into the other,
right,
that kind of thing?
boy. So let's see. So the Rangers are, let me boy, what the fuck are the Rangers? So there's Kuwaga Taga Oger. That's red. That's the beetle. There's Tono Tonbo Oger, which is the blue one. That's a dragonfly, right? There is
Mm-hmm.
Kami Kiri Oger, which is the praying mantis. That's yellow, right? There is
Okay.
Papillon Oger, which is the butterfly, which is purple, right? And then there is Hachi Oger, which is the black ranger, the bee ranger. So, and look, these are all the Japanese names for their respective ranger, and I'm not gonna, so I'm just gonna call them by their Americanized, by their American names, because we are Americans, and
Okay, yeah.
right? So we got Beetle Ranger, Dragonfly Ranger, Prey Mantis Ranger, Butterfly Ranger, and Bee Ranger, alright? I'm not gonna fucking bother. It's gonna be way more work for me just to try to remember all the stupid Japanese words, right? And I don't want to deal with that, right? But I hate these Ranger suits right off the bat. I don't like how monocolor they are. I think Butterfly Ranger gets a pass because at least they try to do, at least purple anyway has better shading, right, to break apart from its primary color unit, right? If you're looking at the photo I sent you, right? Like at least the light purple and the dark purple can break apart easily. But if you look at Beetle, Dragonfly, and Praying Mantis, their color breaks are so fucking bad, right?
Yeah, I mean they're really close. Like if anything, yellows is kind of better because
it has orange, but that's still really
Yeah.
fucking bad. You know, just to throw random splash of orange, right?
No, I get what you're saying because blue on blue and red on red like that doesn't exactly.
It just looks so bad. I mean,
stand
the stupid little mantle cape are cool, I guess. You know, right? They get little capes on their shoulders. You know, right? I mean, that's whatever, right? I guess they're royalty, so they gotta have a little cape to represent how cool and royal. Yeah, but I just don't like their fucking main color. If their side break was like a neutral color that all of them share, like white or gray or some shit, right? I think these suits probably would look better. But the fact that all the suits are too monocolor tone, right, makes it just look so bad, right?
Yeah, I mean either that or they could use some tertiary colors, to help stand out.
Right? I mean, like they already have, they're already using silver on the suit, right? If you look at it, they're using silver trims for the boots, for their gloves, right? Like I don't know why they couldn't just use the silver trims on the side, right? Or use.
It would definitely help make it stand out to like put it as a break in between like.
Yeah.
If you just put like the silver line in between like the dark red and the lighter red, then there would be a nice break to kind of make it stand out a lot more.
Right, but as my feeling about these, I think all the suits except for Butterfly and Bee looks fucking terrible, right? The helmet designs are pretty cool, right? They're bugs, right? I think they look pretty cool. I like how Bee has like an orange break in his helmet because because like, oh yeah, he's a bee, they gotta put this, like, at least he has a tertiary color.
Yeah, I mean that too. Although I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wonder why they didn't just use yellow since we already have. I mean, we have yellow orange on the other on the praying mantis one. Well, actually, why is she yellow if that's gonna? Hold on, she could be green. Green would be better.
Hold on, wait.
Why?
What do you mean?
Wait, she's a praying mantis.
A
Why is
green
she
female
Green
ranger? What do you think Sentai is? Power Ranger? Well, you think they're gonna be progressive? All right.
Oh. Okay, right, my bad. But like seriously, I can't be the only one who have thought of that, right?
What?
Because praying mantis green.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be cool if they made her if they did praying mantis as green, but I guess right because that's the thing about Sentai, like they always do the three primary colors of red, yellow, blue, right? Like every season has to have red, yellow, blue, right? Because that's the whole gimmick of Sentai. So they're like, oh man, they couldn't figure out. I guess they couldn't figure out a way to put both a yellow right? Because I guess they really wanted this stupid purple butterfly, because a yellow butterfly would have been fucking stupid, right? Like a yellow butterfly, right? It's not like there's no famous butterfly that represents a monarchy in any way that uses yellow, right? That would be really fucking stupid.
That's also true. Okay, that's actually really valid. Oh my god.
Right?
And you could have blue. Well, actually, no. I wonder if that would infringe. Because now I'm thinking, what if Beetle was blue instead? But then technically that'd be Blue Beetle. Would that be infringing on Marvel or something? No, it's not Marvel. DC. It's DC that has Blue Beetle. Yeah.
I mean, technically they do. I mean, his name is Tom Bolger, so right? And he's not called Beetle Oger, right? So I guess I don't think it would probably infringe, right? If they play around it like that, as long as they literally don't call him, hey, check it out, I am the Blue Beetle, right?
Oh yeah, as long as he adds Ranger.
Right, it's like JoJo, how JoJo avoids getting sued in the U.S. Look, this isn't Dirty Deed done. This isn't a fucking
What do you mean? Dirty Deeds done. Dirty Deeds done dirt cheap.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's filthy acts at a reasonable price.
Filthy acts. This is filthy acts at a reasonable price. Right?
Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I got you.
But so the Rangers are bugs. I mean that's cool. Like I said, I don't like. I think the suits doesn't. I think the sword that all the Rangers share. I think this is a cool fucking looking sword. If anything.
Oh no, yeah, it legit looks fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find a better.
You just can't wait for like all the Japanese school kids to start like whacking each other over the heads.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see when people start modding the sword, right? And to see if they'll make like full scale version of them. Hold on, let me get a picture of the sword. Here's a better picture of the sword. Like this sword actually looks cool. I'm a big fan of this Ranger sword. To be fair, hey look, look, does this series remind you of anything yet so far? This is a show based on fantasy with multi-group color of people that uses swords to transform.
Yeah, I know. I can see that they look to Kamen Rider Saber, and the fact that you brought that up makes me very worried for the show, and I don't like it.
Hey, but the tagline of the show, this is our fantasy. This is the story of our fantasy, by the way.
Okay, as long as he doesn't start yelling out like this is how I decide how the story ends or whatever fucking Toma fucking said. As long as they don't say that shit. As long as he doesn't have a catchphrase and has some random wacky ass overly it's like overly nice clothes that Toma's wearing all the time.
Mm-hmm. And he's a novelist, novelists can afford real clothes.
Look, that man has he has to have sold so many books in order to afford that look, man. And I swear to God, he can't be that successful. He only wrote one book that he's known for.
And look,
look.
When all you need to do in your life is to write one book, and then you're set for life, right? Look, all you have to do is write one book, and then you can go on all of your transphobic rants, right? Right? Look, all you have to do is publish a really mid quality cartoon in a newspaper for 40 years, and then you can go on your racist rant, right?
Jesus.
Boy, hey, I looked up some Dilbert comics because of the reason. Dilbert is like the most basic comic I ever fucking read. It is just extremely so fucking basic white people shit.
And you see, that's why it's so successful, because it's so mid. It's guaranteed some moderate success. Yeah. That's literally it, and that's literally why it stayed around for so long.
So I was reading, I was like, wow, this is just so fucking boring.
Yeah, I know. It's no value in it whatsoever to me, at least in terms of a comic.
So I was reading. I read I was trying to keep it open mind about them. I was like, I'm gonna read a few Dilbert comics to see what a national tragedy the country has lost now that Dilbert's pulled from every single newspaper. I was like, wow, this is just really average. This, man, Dobrik doesn't even go on a racist rant at any point or tell his coworker, I play basketball with black people on the weekend, so I'm not racist, I play at the Y is what Dobrik should have said, If Dobrik said he plays a Y, all this could have been avoided.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
dude.
I was listening to a podcast this week, and they were talking about the Dobert situation, and one of them asked, "Is there a black character in Dobert?" I actually had to think.
Is there?
Does Dobert have a black coworker in the office space?
Hold on, I'm about to find out right now. About to look this up. You keep talking. This might take a little bit. I don't know. Or we might find out real quick.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I think the sword's cool. I don't think there's a gimmick this season for this Sentai in terms of like stupid dumb shit you have to buy, like how in Zenkaiger and Dawn Brothers you have to buy the stupid avatar gears, right? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Or in Real Soldier, how they had the stupid little dino key, right? I don't actually think that there's an actual gimmick this season, which I'm like, boy, hey, I think Toei Bandai is. They might be putting all their money to King-Ohger thinking it's going to be real cool, right? And say, oh, look, we don't need a gimmick this season, right? Right? Look, we learned the mistake from Saber, right? All these kids, Japanese kids don't like reading books, so we're not going to give them books as our gimmick this season, By the way, books as a collectible gimmick, right?
Sorry, it's just I posted the link for the list of characters and just that picture being there is kind of.
I'm scrolling. Wow, boy, there is not a single.
There's one. There's only one character I can say is technically I guess diverse and is Asok or something.
Yeah,
I don't know how to pronounce
the young
his name.
intern.
Yeah, the young Indian. I think he says young Indian intern.
Yeah. What about Catbert? Do we consider Catbert a PLC?
What? He's just a red cat. I don't know what the big deal is with that, man.
Yeah, what is it? Do you not consider that as a person of color?
No.
No. What about Ratbert? Do you think Ratbert is a person of color?
No, hold on, Austin. This can go terribly racist in a hot second. Let's not do that. Let's not.
Is Dogbert holding a hammer? What the fuck is this? What is this even?
Is he holding a hammer?
Is he holding a hammer? And is he about to crush all the minorities in the workspace? Obtaining a higher level position?
Oh my god.
Does Dogbert go around saying, yeah, I don't go to neighborhoods that aren't white?
Oh my god. You know what? Considering the author's viewpoints, maybe.
What a fucking image as a thumbnail, dude. It's like the funniest. What a fucking auto-generated image. This character doesn't even appear till like halfway throughout the list. It makes no sense for him to be. That's even worse for him not to be. In fact, he's the auto-generated image for the thumbnail. Oh fuck, that's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. So anyway, there's no actual collectible gimmick this season. I mean, there's like bug. So the whole season's gimmick is that you buy the stupid sword, right? Like, all right, you have the sword, and then you buy bugs, and then you put it on the sword to make new stuff. Which I guess the bugs are the collectible gimmick of this season, but it's not like.
Oh, so like on that sword, you just clip it on, and you get another color added into the light show?
Yeah, right, and it makes a new sound. But like, it's not like how it's Saber, right, or in Revice, right? How you have to put the stamp on, right? Is this like the bugs, or just like little small bug scale models, and that's it, right? It's not like an actual collectible trinket, like a book or a stamp, right?
Yeah, it just looks like. I mean, we can only assume that they have those 5 things to begin with, and maybe they.
Oh no, they already announced all the upcoming bugs. So I'm looking at this article right now. Let's see what's coming out. There's a fucking millipede and a snail. There you go.
Okay. Millipede, kind of creepy. Snail is an insect? Is it?
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I grab this image link. Oh, what the fuck? How the fuck?
Wait, is it really a snail?
Yeah, it's a snail.
Does a snail actually count? Is a snail an insect?
Fuck. I can't grab this image link. I'm really fucking annoyed. Wow, that's too fucking small. God damn it. Fuck. Alright, you know what? Here, I'm just gonna say this fucking like is easier than me trying to fucking
Yeah, it's saying here snails aren't even insects.
There we go.
So
Oh, man, that's what I
why?
call an auto-generated thumbnail. You know, right? Yeah. So yeah, those are the two next bugs that are coming out. Oh, the snail transforms into a Gatling gun apparently.
Oh, what?
The show becomes a Gatling gun.
What? Yo, that's wild.
Hey, look! It's like the snow. A snow release, a fast release death. You know, right?
Oh my god. Yeah, you don't want. This is why you don't want the snail to catch up to you, because it'll just gun you down in a drive-by.
Yes,
Oh
yeah. So
my
pretty
gosh.
much this season is like you buy these stupid little bugs, so and then you I guess you put them on the sword, and then it will just make a like snail power machine gun. Boo 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 boo. By the way, but I don't know how the fuck. I don't know what sound the sword actually makes. By the way, I'm assuming that's how the sword talks. You know.
Look. Clearly, it's just gonna play the Power Rangers theme. Not even like a Sentai version of it or anything, or their own theme. It's just gonna be Power Rangers America. Just the one theme.
Yeah.
That's it.
Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah.
Oh my
But yeah, so that's the collectible. I mean, from what I can tell, this Megazord, the King-Ohger Megazord, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, or whatever the fuck. This thing looks absolutely insane and is cool as fuck. It is a giant bug that is made out of 12 parts. And you're thinking, William,
12
that's right, 12. Why the fuck? No, it tricks you, all right? It is not actually 12. So, here, I'm gonna grab this image of the Megazord to show you. This thing is cool as fuck.
Okay, open. Oh no, yeah, it looks.
Yeah.
real
So
fucking cool
it
as
has.
shit, dude.
It technically only has. It has 3 because the beetle, the red beetle, takes up the torso and the arms, and and the praying mantis and the bee becomes the leg. The dragonfly, they didn't know what the fuck to do with it. It's like, all right, you're the sword. And then for the butterfly, they're like, you're the guard of the sword. That's it. You don't even become the stupid wings or anything. You just become the fucking guard.
You think at least one of the two, or at least maybe both, would have been the wings or something.
Oh,
right?
no, wait, hold on. I think the dragonfly wings becomes the wing of the Megazord. Okay, never mind. I'm looking at the.
Okay.
And that makes way more sense. I'm looking at the photo clearly now. Yeah, but the toy also comes with like a bunch of like ladybugs and bugs that you snap on to be like, oh yeah, here are the little armor bits of it, right? Or else you just have a naked bug skeleton robot walking around. I mean. Yeah, so it comes with like so the Megazord, so that's how they get you, by they after hey look, check out this Megazord that takes 10 robots to combine with. But in reality it's technically only 3. And then everything else is an asterisk, you know, next to like
it's just like some random attack.
So I mean the main 5 Rangers make the full Megazord, right? I mean, the Dragonfly is pretty fucking useless. The Dragonfly and the Butterfly are both pretty fucking useless because they become the weapon a bit, right?
Well, yeah,
they're not actually attached. I mean, the Dragonfly wings, yes, but...
Oh, like in terms of like... Yeah, I mean, yeah, because they're just kind of attachments that you can remove or not, and...
Right, like they're not actually part of the core
afterwards?
Megazord build, unlike the praying mantis and the beetle, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and the bee, right? Yeah, but like, yeah, then also the Megazord comes with like a bunch of small little ladybug that you're supposed to attach on. Oh yeah, these are the little armor bits, so that way we can get away with so that way, we didn't lie when we said there are 10 transforming bug Megazords on this thing. You know, there are 10. What you do with those 10s, what you do with these extra 10s is up to you, you know, right? You can display them, you can actually attach them, you know, right? Just don't eat them, you know. That's all that matters, you know.
Oh yeah. Don't eat the big fucking millipede. You know, it's not a jawbreaker, kids.
Mm-hmm.
Although it looks like it could probably break a kid's jaw if someone were to swing that around
Yeah.
recklessly.
So, all right, yeah. So that's the Megazord. All right. So the characters. All right. We got some characters. There's Gira, who is a. All right. So the main season of the theme is that there are 5 different kingdoms. All right. Each kingdom has their own ruler, right? And so they're like,
Right.
all right, hey, big evil. Every kingdom is gonna send their ruler to join to make the team. Okay. All right. All right, so each nation's ruler is gonna each nation is gonna send their Black Panther to fight to fight Thanos, basically. All right, you know.
Oh, so all 5 kingdoms are like, hey, we're gonna go send someone out against the threat.
Yeah. We're gonna send our leader. You know, we're not gonna send a representative of our nation. We're just gonna send our actual leader. Who's gonna stay behind and handle all the political talks? Not the ruler's fault. That's for problem. That's for sure. You know, right? That's why they have a that's why we have a vice president for a reason. You know, so the vice president can do something for once. You know.
Oh yeah, they have a vice king or something. You know.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the Rangers are Gira, who is not the king of of one of the kingdoms, who is the Red Ranger.
Wait, he's not the king.
He
of
is
his
not
own
the
kingdom?
king of his nation.
How is he a king then?
He is a self-proclaimed king. You know, he's like, yes, I am the king. Everyone should listen to me. And the actual king feels very fucking sorry for him. So he tells all the people that, hey, just pretend this guy's the king, you know. But don't actually listen to me. His parents died when he was a kid. He's been in this orphanage like for all of his life. You know,
dude,
right? And I'm trying to boost my to show that I am a good king by allowing this commoner to live his days of fantasy. You know, right? Right. Hey, look. So that way when my rivals say that I don't support the lower caste, hey, I made this poor kid pretend he's king. You know, right? You know, there you go. Yeah. So Gira.
Yeah, sure.
So Gira is not even the king of the Shugodem kingdom. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's the Red Beetle Ranger, okay? Right?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's who he is. There is Yanma Gus, the king of the technology kingdom, you know, right? Who was from what I can tell is just a Rick and Morty fan, basically. He loves technology and he thinks he's the smartest, you know. He thinks only people of high. Look, he's a guy with a high intellect, you know, right? Who goes around telling his people to go watch Rick and Morty and write a letter to Justin Roiland supporting him on what a great guy he is, you know, right?
Yeah.
He tells this kid, I might be a king, but I am never wrong, and I support Justin Roiland, you know, is what he says. That Justin Roiland is a good guy who I can trust my partner with, you know, right?
Oh my God.
There's Himiko Ren, the queen, who is a doctor apparently. She's the princess. She's a literal fucking Ohsama archetype and everything. Right?
Yeah, I kind of figured that from the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she had that whole look about her.
Uh-huh. Then there's Rika Kanisaka, right? The monarch of the Snowy Kingdom, who only believes where in that kingdom they are the judge, jury, and executioner, you know.
Jeez, all
right. So the thing about this Ranger, so the actress is female, okay? Right?
Okay.
But all the advertising, all the official press material does not gender this character. Right? So people are saying this a non-binary character, right? Which I which I'm fine with and doesn't bother me, right? I am not gonna go on YouTube and release a 40-minute rant about how much I hate LGBT representation in tokusatsu,
Oh my god.
right? 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 So from the advertising blur, they say this character is non-gender, or does not. Oh no, they just don't use any gender when they represent this. When they talk about this character, I don't know if this character is actually a non-binary character, right? Because in tokusatsu, there has only ever been one non-binary character, okay? And that was Naki in Kamen Rider 01, who actually say that they're so okay. So here's some. So in Kamen Rider 01, there's a bunch of robot people, all right, you know, right, and then Naki is one of the robot that gains sentient and be like, I don't want to be a male robot or a female robot, you know, right? I'm just a robot, you know, right? Don't group me or whatever the fuck, right?
Well, look at that.
Right?
That's
Right, because the actual actor that played Naki in the show was at that time, a non-binary actor, right?
Oh, well, look at that.
All right, and look, you know what they say? It only takes Kamen Rider 50 years to get representation, you know?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
We might have messed up when we had a trans character on, but they're like, we're not gonna make that mistake again, you know, right?
Okay. I feel like I'm missing a bit here.
Oh boy, so backtracking, going back, right?
Okay, yeah.
In Kamen Rider Wizard, there was a supporting character, right? There was a supporting character whose actor at that time was male, but in the show they made him an effeminate character, right? Right? They never state that character was gay or trans or anything, right? They just had this actor play this character, right? Right, as a stupid comedic bit, like, oh, look how funny this male character is pretending to be a woman, you know, he ha ha ha. This is Japan, you know, and we think this is actually really funny. This is really funny, right? And then later on, the actor actually came out as a trans woman, right?
Oh, okay.
Right, and I don't remember the behind the scene details of it, right? If when that character came out, I know that character didn't came out during production of Kamen Rider Wizard. I think the actress came out after that fact, right? And so I don't know what the actual behind the scenes details of it, right? But yeah, that was not very good. That was very bad in retrospect now when you think about it, about how that actor had to play that role, right?
Yeah, it probably. That's hindsight, 2020. You know.
Right, but yeah. So with Himeko Ren, I don't know if this is like a story purpose where they're not purposely reviewing this character's gender, but so people are saying this character is back to what I was trying. People are saying this character is non-binary, right? But there is no real proof of this character being non-binary. I think it's just the show being really just because the whole point of so Himeko Ren is like the monarch. Rika Kanasaka is the monarch, right? So if this kingdom doesn't have a king or queen, they have a monarchy, right? And it's just a ruler, right? And I don't know if this is for right, and their hope is because they're from the Snow Kingdom, you know, they gotta keep that icy persona, you know, right? You can't appear weak before your enemies, you know, right? So I don't know if this is more like it is just their purposely just hiding it for like stories to keep it theme, but that you know the icy demeanor, you know, right? You know, right? Like the person with a heart of ice, you know, right? We can't have them show emotions, right? Right? Because I'm gonna look for the cast the fucking outfits. I mean, you see them in the show. I'm trying to see if there's a better photo of every character. Of them in their costumes, right?
So like their casual everyday.
Yeah. Right? So this is their outfit. So left is blue. All right, I mean, you can tell with the colors, obviously, right? So what was it? What's this character? Rika Kanasaka is the second from the right right? The one with the hidden, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So they're the ruler
Right.
of the Snow Kingdom, right? So like I said, I don't know if this is an actual character that's trying to represent trying to be a non-binary, or they're just doing this for like story purposes. Oh yeah, no, you can't. Look, hey, look, never let your enemies know your moves, right? Always be two steps ahead, right?
Yeah,
Right,
always two
look. I'm not locked in. I'm not in here. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with
steps.
me.
You're locked in here with me.
You
Yeah.
know, right? And then there's Kaguragi Dabowski.
What?
Okay, I'm just gonna post this character's name, and you can take it however you want to pronounce his last name. I'm literally just calling him Dabowski from now on.
Kaguragi. Yeah, I think it's just Dabowski.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
Yeah, I literally don't know unless you say Dybowski, but even then,
I
like,
think it's
Dabowski
just
sounds like
hey look, this character likes to go bowling, by the way,
bowling of all things.
And look, this character hangs out with Steve Buscemi and goes bowling, right?
No, he's the dude, man. He's
Yeah,
the
so
fucking
he
dude.
is the king of the agriculture kingdom of Tofu, right? And
Of course.
and that's it. He's just a bro, basically.
He's just a bro.
Yeah, he's
That's
just
all
a
there is to
bro.
it.
They did the whatchamacallit video where they introduced the cast, and his character is apparently just a bro. That's it. He's like, oh yeah. He's a character that believes in fighting everyone of every gender, right?
He's like, I believe in equal rights.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
look,
punch you in the face no matter
his
what.
hammer of justice is unisex. All right.
Oh, nice to know that he doesn't judge based on.
That's why he is not a discriminatory guy, right? But yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
At least
So
he won't go on
the
rant.
enemy of this season is called the fucking Bunarak Empire, right? And they wanna and they get and apparently they're really mad that they got thrown underground and they were told to live underground by the Five Kingdoms, right? And so they're like, oh hey, we don't like the fact that 2,000 years ago, your ancestor forced us to go live underground, right?
Yeah, that's sounding a lot like somebody in Japan played Undertale. That's just what it reads to me right now.
Right, and so
do
they're
you
the
even
main
know
villains of these
Undertale?
guys, and that's it. Yeah, and so
Do you
they're
not
mad.
know
They're mad. They want their justice, basically, right? And they realize,
Oh yeah, that's fair. It sucks being stuck underground for what 2,000.
yeah,
years,
by
bro.
their ancestor, while they were reaping while they were reaping the benefits of the upper ground society of having the sun, they didn't,
Oh, yeah. They just became vampires
yeah,
later, man.
right.
Actually, wait, how do they look like? Do they I imagine, or do they just look normal?
Oh, they're
or
all
something?
they're all fucking bug people,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
no.
they just wait, hold on. Were they people that turned into bugs, or were they bug people to begin?
I think they're bug people to begin with. This is their king. I'm gonna post their king right now in our group chat. Boom, boom. There you go. That's their king.
Oh, he looks cool as shit.
Yeah,
though.
he looks cool as shit. He looks like an actual imposing villain. I think it would be better if they gave him a hat. Right? Maybe put some letters on that hat. Right? Right?
Letters
Yeah, like
on the
two
hat.
with the same letters, right? Maybe a BB, right? Give it right with a I don't know, maybe put like some type of flying creature on him as well, right? Maybe this character needs also maybe this character might need some facial hair. Now that I think about it, looks like a small little mustache. Above his mouth, under.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. All right. Yeah. No.
This is his general, who actually looks like a Nazi scientist, by the way.
Oh my God, he actually does. Oh my God, you're not kidding. Oh wow! Oh, it's like that is no. Yeah, no, he's evil, all right. Yeah, he's definitely evil guy. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Dude, what even?
Yeah.
What even?
Yeah, so the series, I mean, the concept looks good. The concept literally looks like they learned their mistake from Kamen Rider Saber, and they're doing part two. They're doing like, all right, we learned where we went wrong with Saber, right? So we're doing
Right,
this
yeah.
again. We're doing another fucking fantasy theme season, right, with swords and multicolored swords, right? Surely we'll get it right the second time, right? Right? That was the
Yeah,
problem with
maybe.
Kamen Rider
Who
Saber.
knows?
No bugs, Right? They only had one bug character. Maybe if everyone in Saber was a bug, that season would have been better, right?
Oh yeah, maybe it would have.
Because now that's the thing
Maybe
about
it
the
would.
Japanese youth, They love bugs compared to dragons or lions, right? Right? Like no Japanese kid has ever read 1001 Nights, right? They don't even know that was a thing, until Kamen Rider Saber.
Well, it looks like they're they're missing out. I guess.
All right.
Why bugs?
Yeah.
Is it really that popular with the Japanese? Youth?
Boy, look, Japanese kids love bugs. You know why? Because you can make bugs fight each other if you put them in a little space.
Yeah, so it's the death and violence that we're here
Yeah,
for.
right. That's
Nothing
that's
else.
the whole reason why Pokemon exists.
Oh, yeah, but technically they faint. All right.
No,
There's
no,
a difference.
the creators, the Pokemon literally said, oh, I based it off as a kid how I used to catch bugs and make them fight each other, I want every kid to have to go through that experience of capturing creatures and forcing them to fight other people's creatures, That's a thing every child should experience, right?
Yeah, they should experience the nauseating truth that in their hands, they hold these bugs in their lives, and they have to come with the realization that they have so much responsibility set upon them or something. I don't know. I mean, it's just like, I send you off to battle, and then he dies. It's like, whoa, fuck. And then they're just gonna go off and get another bug.
Yeah.
Right? Kids don't give a shit.
But yeah. I mean, look, it's still too early. We don't know anything. I mean, look, the show still has an area. So this season, I mean, the theme of this season looks good and interesting, right? Hope it doesn't become a fucking mess like Dawn Brothers, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, you know all about it.
That. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna hear about it.
Boy, hey, here's a little tidbit that I'm gonna share with you later tonight that I haven't shared with Tariq yet. So, I mean, it's already relevant by the time this aired because all this stuff is already aired, right? So, in Dawn Brothers, so you remember the character of Murasame, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you know how the character has a mother character that kept speaking to him, right? And we kept trying to figure out who the fuck is this mother character. I found out who the mother character is.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a voice in his head. And do you know how I know that from watching the TV show?
What? Yeah. What?
Yeah, ask me how I knew.
No, yeah. How do you know? How do you know?
I went to the episode where and they put in the blog section in under the photo, Murasame's mother is a voice in his head. It is never explained in the show. You actually had to go to the fucking stupid Dawn Brother production website and clicked on that tidbit.
What?
Remember?
Remember? What?
Hey, remember how I kept complaining how in Zenkaiger, how Secha was the most useless character to exist? Right? Because that stupid bird didn't do his job and forced you to go read his stupid little blog. They don't even advertise this shit in Dawn Brothers.
Yeah, they just
it's real fucking
they gave
bad.
up on that. Oh my god.
All right, that's it. Hey, stay tuned later this week for episode 1. Me and William talking about Dawn. Hey, look, William's back. She escaped the multiverse and everything. Right? Look, he might have lost all of his friends and family, and he might be living in a shitty rundown apartment with a college GED.
Oh my
right?
god, why are you trying to attack me right now? God damn.
Hey, look, but you know what? I heard you have a promising new job at the newspaper company, getting photos of something, right?
Yeah,
I'm sure, I can't wait for your boss to get all those photos that he asked for.
That's what I'm getting pictures of Man Spider. Don't worry about it. I'll send you the pics later.
All right, that's it. All right. Anything else you want to say about King-Ohger before the series started?
It's still too many kings, man.
Yeah,
Like,
look,
what the
it's like they always say, sometimes 3Ks is just right, you know?
No, nobody has ever said that
that's how
ever.
right it is.
Nobody, no.
Hey, look, hey, how many
God.
Ks you think are in Dilbert's desk at work? And we're gonna end it how we started it with Dilbert, you know?
We didn't even start with Dilbert, man.
Did we not start?
No, we didn't. Oh, well, you know what? The recordings will prove me right anyway. Who cares?
All right, that's it. All right, coronavirus is still a thing. Watch this, wear mask, game shots. This is the thing now. Kate, thanks, bye.